Hi there. I'm here to let you know that Intuition 7 is coming up and you can register for it at my website. Go to www.pennykelly.com or you can follow the link in the description below. Intuition 7. This is the final class in the series and it is about moving into power. What is power? How do you move into it? And what do you do once you have it? So, this class really starts pulling things together. We started that in Intuition 6, but this really kind of polishes that. So, we have goals. You know, all of the classes have goals, and the goals of Intuition 7 are number one, to understand the nature and use of power, both directly and symbolically. Okay, understanding how to use power directly and symbolically. Number two, it's to really delve into the stages of development we go through, especially the last three, which is it's a step beyond where most people go. Okay. So that's the second goal, the stages of development that we go through. Number three is really to take charge of your life. Take charge of your life gently and consistently. You're never given permission to use your power, to be in your own authority, to be your own authority. And this class really turns that on its head. So, taking charge of your life. And then goal number 4 is to unearth your entire self and allow the reflection of that light, because you are light, to light your world. So, in addition to the goals, we have a theme. Every class has a theme, and you've probably heard me say this more than once. The theme for Intuition 7 is because I said so. Okay? Because I said so. The intuition classes, all of them actually, are rich in discussion. And in this class, we cover lots of things, some of them pretty intense. So things like telepathy. What is it? And the ways to achieve it. How do you use it? What do you have to do in order to be more telepathic? And it isn't something that you just, you're not telepathic and then boom, you are. It's a gradual process. How do you start that process? And then the 3 final stages of development that we can get stuck in and how to get unstuck. We cover or it's more of a review. Actually, this little piece is a review, the basic steps to changing yourself, your life, and your timeline. Okay. How do you get out of the rut that you're in? And right along with that, modifying your past, your future, or your present, creating an alternate present. Okay, so that review of basic steps to changing yourself and modifying your past, present, and future, those kind of go together. Then we cover the deeper reaches of root work. We were introduced to root work in Intuition 4, and it was personal root work. But this is root work for planets and populations, civilizations, timelines, et cetera, et cetera. Okay. Then we cover the nature of reality and consciousness in a mature versus an immature civilization. There's some very obvious characteristics, and you can decide where you want to be. We cover the nature of power, like I said earlier. What do you do with it once you have it? And we also take a pretty deep look at what other people are doing with their power. Some of them don't use it very well. And then lastly, we cover spirit guide work and other forms of service. So How do you take that consciousness and use it to help? Best ways to help. Okay, so of course, in all the classes, we do some guided imagery, which is always designed to introduce you to more of yourself. Because know thyself is the rule when it comes to consciousness and power. So we do some reading. I always try to read. I love to read to students. We do some reading that brings you some pretty fierce information that takes you places you might never otherwise go. And we finish building the symbol library. So this is the final class in the series, and it's where we use all of the skills, the pieces, and the perspectives that we've learned along the way through all of the classes. So if you've taken the prerequisites, come and join us for Intuition 7, Moving into Power. And if you're just discovering the Intuition series here at the tail end, just know that I start a new series each year, so watch for that. Check my website, pennykelly.com. You can sign up there, or you can click the link below and join our global community of like-minded people who are awake, aware, and working to transform, to expand their consciousness and their options. So in everyday living, okay, that's important. So be aware that you can't change the world. You can only change the consciousness of the people who are creating that world. And that's us. So hope to see you in class. Take care.